Hello, my friend. It is time once again for the fab, the fit, and the fun. Today I'm going to be reviewing for you the Winter FabFitFun box. I'm so excited to share with you what I have experienced with this box, what I have learned with this box, and if that sounds interesting to you, hang tight. We're getting into it right now. This is the Winter 2020 FabFitFun box, and this is a sponsored video. However, one thing I love about doing sponsored content with FabFitFun is they allow me to review this box as if it weren't sponsored. I can tell you exactly how I feel without a filter, and I love that about FabFitFun. So thank you so much, FabFitFun, for allowing me to be me. If you are not familiar with what this giant box is a seasonal fashion, fitness, lifestyle, beauty subscription, and it comes, like I said, once a season. This box is available in the US, in Canada, and in the UK. And one thing I really like about this box is that they do allow you to customize a lot of the things that are in the box, which is different than a lot of subscriptions. So you're much more likely to feel like you got your bang for your buck. FabFitFun is $49.99 per season, but with my code, if it is your first box, you will get it for $39.99. And they always have the retail value of every box over $200. And a lot of times, individual items retail for over the cost of the entire box. I will leave my discount code and link down in the video description in case you would like to check it out. I do not benefit from you purchasing FabFitFun. My deal with them is completely done and is not contingent on anybody actually getting anything, but if you would like to get $10 off, that will be down there for you. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into what was in this box. Now, for some reason, I did not receive a magazine, but they were kind enough to send me a digital version, which I printed out because I absolutely love their magazine. And I read it all the way through every single time because it not only gives you information about the product, but also gives you like little tips and tricks of how to use the different things. So we've got even a couple of recipes in here this time, and a little piece on Katie Couric because they do work with women-owned businesses, women-based charities, things like that. And it's just a really fun magazine. So I'll printed the whole thing. Like I mentioned earlier, FabFitFun does allow you to customize some things in your box. So if all members will get to customize some of the options, and then some options are only customizable if you have a yearly subscription. So the first ones are the ones that everybody gets to customize. And honestly, the first couple were really, really hard for me to choose because I felt like there were so many things I was interested in. So the first choice, you have the choice between the Vera Bradley Compact Organizer, the Unhide Little Marshmallow Blanket, the Bombshee Sloan Champagne Flutes, the Summer and Rose Cozy Robe, or the Lolly Beauty Tea Seed Elixir, or the Kate Spade New York Rise and Shine Stud Earrings, or the Mobile White Advanced Teeth Whitening Kit. And honestly, the only thing I personally wasn't interested in was the Vera Bradley Compact Organizer because I wouldn't really use things like that. I almost got the Lolly Elixir because it's got a lot of moisturizing properties within that, but there are quite a few citrus oils in there, and I'm not personally a fan of citrus oils in my skincare, so I didn't personally choose that. What I did choose was the robe, and I gotta be honest, I'm so glad I chose the robe. It is so comfy and soft. It feels really good. They did ask me my size, and this one is the size for extra small, small, and medium. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try it on so you can see what it looks like on my frame. I typically wear a size small for everything. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I wanna take this off. It is legit super duper uber soft. And you can see I've got a little bit of room here, so it's not like it's tight in any way. So if you are more of a medium size, this should still fit you pretty nicely. It is so soft, and it does have a hood on it, and then there's pockets, and then you saw that there's the tie on there. Really, really like it. I do feel like the retail price on this is a bit high because I'm a Costco girl, so I'm used to seeing those kinds of prices, but I have to say it is very nice, very cozy, very happy to have it. I feel like a giant fuzzy marshmallow. It's very cozy. I love this thing. Choice number 2 was also very difficult for me because I wanted multiple things. So you got the choice of the Lily Pulitzer ceramic mugs, the Caudalie Venosource Moisturizing Sorbet, the Murad Rapid Collagen Infusion, the Algenist Complete Eye Renewal Balm. I'm like, how the heck am I gonna pick? It's like, oh my God. The Lucky Brand Solid Brushed Scarf, the Impressions Vanity LED Mirror. All right, the only thing I wasn't interested on this whole section was the scarf, just because I have tons of scarves. I don't need them, even though I love Lucky Brand. But the Impressions Vanity, that's what my lights are back there that I love. Those are by Impressions Vanity. So if I didn't have a mirror like that, I probably would have picked that. I did not get the skincare, but I do want to give you kind of a quick rundown in case you are interested in the skincare, just kind of what's happening with them, so you can make a choice of what would be best for you. So the Caudalie is very moisturizing, it's very hydrating, it's very skin soothing, it looks really, really nice. The Murad Rapid Collagen Infusion. Just as a reminder, topical collagen is too large of a molecule to sink down into where the collagen lives in your skin. It will not increase your collagen production, but what it will do is it will be a good moisturizer, at least it should be a good moisturizer for the skin. And speaking of that, there are lots of humectants and moisturizers in this as well, and humectants will pull water into your skin to make it less dehydrated. Now, choosing between those, the Murad definitely looks like you're getting more bang for your buck. There's just a lot of really good ingredients. There's just a bigger cocktail of ingredients. But if you have sensitive skin, you may want to get the Caudalie just because there are less ingredients, and sometimes that's better for more sensitive skin. But I do want to warn you though that both do have fragrance, so if you're anti-fragrance, both of them are going to be no-goes. Now, just to mention the Algenist Eye Cream, which is another skincare brand that I absolutely love. It looks really nice too. It's got good antioxidants and humectants and moisturizers. It's got peptides. There's some skin soothing ingredients in there. It's also vegan. It just looks like a really nice eye cream, but I didn't choose any of that because I have a lot of skincare and I wanted something different. So I chose the Lily Pulitzer mugs, and they are so stinking cute. Oh my gosh, wait till you see these things. They're absolutely adorable. Oh my gosh, for reals. And you know, every Sunday when I do my live chat, I'm always drinking out of a coffee mug. So I'm just a big fan of coffee mugs in general. And you know, another coffee mug, do I need it? No, but did I want it? Yes. I did notice on Amazon, they did have some of these Lily Pulitzer mugs for sale under the Lily Pulitzer name, and some people were having some trouble with the print rubbing off. I will tell you, I have not had that problem yet with these mugs. I haven't seen any evidence of the print coming off at all. So for me, this is a huge win. Really loving these. They're enjoyable to drink out of, and they're a nice size. I really like them a lot. Oh, did I mention you get two? You get two. Yeah, love that for me. Now, choice number 3, I had a little less trouble deciding. There were really 2 things that I was interested in. So the Laura Geller Cinnamon Spice Eyeshadow Palette. We have 2 products from Dr. Brandt, the Pores No More Purifying Cleanser and the Pore Dermabrasion. And then we have a Maroon Velvet headband. Now the headband is not my style, so that was automatically out. I don't really like physical exfoliators, which is what the Pore Dermabrasion is. If I had to pick from the Pore Dermabrasion or the cleanser, I would 100% choose the cleanser. The cleanser looks really nice, especially if you have oily and acne prone skin. It has BHAs in it, which are gonna, its job really is to clean out the inside of your pores. So yeah, I don't have oily acne prone skin, so that one's not gonna be for me. So it brought me back to the Cinnamon Spice Eyeshadow Palette by Laura Geller. I am wearing it on my eyes today, and I've got some good things to say and some things that may not be so good for some people. So this is what it looks like. It is very sturdy. The mirror does stay up. It is a plastic case. Opening it is, you do need a fingernail or something to open it. It is quite tightly closed, so that's gonna be really nice for travel. But if you have fine motor difficulties where you have trouble opening things like this may be difficult for you to open. The mirror is very nice. It is just a nice typical mirror. It's not like a flimsy, cheap looking mirror. These shades in here. Okay, so we have the top row is all matte and everything else is more of a satin finish. These 2 here are a little less intense of a satin, and then these are more satin. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch it for you real quick, just to kind of show you the shade range issue that may be a problem for some people. So here are the swatches. I did do some double swatching here just so you could see them clearly as far as what shades they will build up to be. I'm not sure if you see the problem yet, but we really do have just light and medium tone shades. There's really nothing deep. And another thing you might notice is that some of the shades look very similar, and I will tell you they look very similar on the eye. On my lids today, I have 3 different colors, and you really can't tell where one starts and the other one ends. And that's one thing that I think might be a deal breaker for some people, is this isn't something that's gonna give you a variety of looks. It's very basic, it's very light, so if light colors don't show up well on you, this is probably not gonna be a choice you wanna make. But who I do think will really like this is people that just want very simple, very light colored eyeshadow looks. If you are a one and done kind of person, you might really, really like this. I can see just using one of these shades popped all over my lid right before work, just bop, 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 done. If you are that kind of person, this is probably gonna be a good one. If not, you might wanna pick one of the other things. So with these next items, these are the ones that only annual members get a choice. So let's go into choice number 4. Tula Skincare Rose Glow and Get It Cooling and Brightening Eye Balm, Muck Lux Cabin Socks, Voyeur Hair Care, Rhythm of the Rain Hair Mask and Scalp Detox, or the Flight Mode Skin High Altitude Hydration Mask. And I don't wear socks as much as possible. I hate socks. So whenever socks is an option, it's gonna be an automatic no for me. I am not a socks person. I like walking around in bare feet. So that was automatically out. As far as the other things I didn't choose, the hair mask looks like it's gonna be nice and moisturizing, but I honestly don't know a ton about hair product ingredients, so I'm not gonna go too deep in that. The face mask does look like it's going to be very hydrating because it does have water and glycerin in the top of it, but I don't see a lot to seal in those humectant properties. So you may wanna top the face mask with some kind of oil or butter-based moisturizer just to make sure that that glycerin can do its job of pulling water into the skin and not from the lower layers of your skin. It's definitely possible that the sunflower seed oil that's in there is going to do that just fine, but I'm just not sure. So if I were gonna get this, I would top it with a moisturizer. So what I did choose was the Tula Eye Balm. Okay. The first thing I use this for, because it does have synthetic fluorphlogopite in it, which is a synthetic mica, the first thing I used it for was on a day that I wasn't wearing foundation, I used it as just kind of glow on my face, on my cheekbones, and it looked really pretty. And it does have that cooling feeling on the skin, but just so you know, the cooling feeling that's in here is from menthol derivatives. Now, menthol derivatives are not actually cooling. It's not the same thing as putting ice on the skin or something that would actually be cold. It's just a reaction from the menthol that makes your skin feel like it's cold when it's not. So if you're thinking that the cooling feeling in here is actually depuffing or increasing circulation under your eyes, it's just not real. But what might be depuffing your eyes is the caffeine that's in here. Caffeine has been shown in some studies to improve circulation underneath the eyes, which would decrease puffiness and possibly decrease dark circles under the eyes. So that is in here. So that's a good thing. There are some good moisturizers, some skin soothing ingredients in here, some good antioxidants, and theoretically antioxidants will help fight free radical damage. That's a lot of the, there's rosehip oil in here, things like that are really, really nice. Now it does have, like I said earlier, a little bit of that shine. So for me, that's a little bit weird putting it underneath the eyes to have a little bit of shine. So if I was gonna use this under my eyes, I would either put it on before bed or I would put it on under a foundation because there really isn't enough shine to show through a foundation. It's not intense enough. It's just very, very slight. The only other warning I have on this is that it does have xylitol in here, which is great for skin. Its job is to be a humectant to pull water into your skin. But if you are a dog owner, xylitol is poisonous to dogs, so don't leave this around for your dog to chew on. It could be very dangerous to a dog to eat. So I like to mention it there just in case, don't let your dog eat it or lick under your eyes and you should be all right. After using it for a little while, I don't know if this is something that I would purchase, but now that I have it, I am happy to have it. I do like it. Choice number 5 is the other one that only annual members get a choice for. And again, if you are a seasonal member, FabFitFun will choose one of these for you. We have the Beautique Beauty Guardian Angel Revitalizing Eye Gels, and they look like little angel wings and they're so cute. The Apare Cutting Board set of 4, and the DP Hue Apple Cider Vinegar Dry Shampoo Powder. Now, the eye gels, I did not choose, but I want to tell you a little bit about them, of course. That water and glycerin at the top there. Again, great for hydration, great for dehydrated skin. Again, just like the last one that I talked about, I didn't see any silicones or butters or oils or anything that would stop the glycerin from pulling the water from the lower layers of the skin. So what I would definitely recommend is not while you're wearing them, because obviously while you're wearing them, the silicone from the patches is going to hold that hydration in your skin. But I know when I wear eye gels, I rub the serum into my eyes after I'm finished. So if you do that, I would recommend topping it with some kind of moisturizer. Most moisturizers, I don't think I've ever seen a moisturizer that doesn't have some kind of occlusive to hold in the water into your skin. So just put on a moisturizer afterward, you should be fine. But what I chose was the cutting boards, and I will tell you, I love these stinking cutting boards. I know it sounds silly, but I cook dinner for my family every single night, and the cutting boards that I had before this are all wood. And if you know, using wood, you can't use raw meat on wood. So what I would typically do if I was going to season my chicken breasts was I would pull a dinner plate out of the cabinet, and I would just season the chicken on a dinner plate, but it wastes a dinner plate, and it's nice to have something I can actually cut the chicken on. Instead of just having to, deal with the plate, because I don't want to cut my, my knives into my plate. So I don't even know how I lasted this long without plastic cutting boards. I honestly don't. But one thing I like about these too is if you don't like mixing your cutting boards, they have little symbols on the bottom so that you can keep them separate. So you can use your seafood here. There's red meat, beef there. You've got your chicken one there, and then you've got your vegetables here. But of course you don't, there's nothing different between each one of these. You can use them for whatever you want. But if you want to separate them by the type of food, you can do that. And I don't know if you can see the cuts on this, but this one has been well loved, the vegetable one. And yeah, they're just really nice cutting boards. And I like the little handle here. You can use it as a handle, or you can put this over top of your trash can, and you can, brush your crumbs through the little hole if you want. I know some people do that with cutting boards, but yeah, I really like these. Did I mention that I really like the cutting boards? I think I might have mentioned I really like the cutting boards. And now we're into the surprises. So for these, FabFitFun picks something for everybody, no matter what your membership is. So for the sixth choice, which isn't really a choice, it's a choice for you, it's a choice by FabFitFun, we have the Wish Lip Scrub in Vanilla Bean, the Paradox Lucky Stars Blemish Patches, and the Below the Belt Croc Card Case. And I got the card case. Okay. I have a wallet that I like and use all the time. So this wasn't very exciting for me. Looking back, probably the lip scrub probably would have been a better choice for me. I don't get blemishes, and I couldn't find an ingredient list on the blemish patches to tell you more about them, but they look really cute, the little stars. I think they're cute. The lip scrub ingredients look really nice. It does have avocado oil in it though, so if you are allergic to latex, you might not be able to use the lip scrub. But I did get the wallet, and I did put some cards in here just so you could see how it fills up. I would say at very, very, very max, you're gonna be able to put about 8 cards in here between the 2 pockets. This is very slim. I mean, getting coins out of here, you're really gonna have, you're not gonna be able to keep much in here. This is really like if I was going to the club or if I was going out to dinner and just wanted to put my wallet in my back pocket, something like that, that would be what this is good for. Me not going out very much, I don't find this very useful right now, but maybe it'll be useful in the future when we're able to go out more freely. But yeah, it's cute, but I can't say that I'm super excited about it. Only 2 options for choice number 7, again picked by FabFitFun. We have the Daily Concepts Dry Facial Brush or the Noir Jewelry Ombre Leopard Scrunchies. I am not a scrunchie person. I don't know what the deal is with the new scrunchie craze with the young ones, but I am not a scrunchie person, and I'm also not really an animal print person very much. So I'm glad that I got the dry facial brush. Now, I will admit to you, I don't know a lot about dry brushing. I don't know a lot about lymphatic drainage. I have tried like a jade roller before and I did like it, but I can't say that I saw like amazing results from the jade roller, but I honestly don't think I used it long enough to see any major effects. And I get, you know, a lot of people are really into the whole lymphatic drainage, see big results from it. But my thing about this is, if you know me, you know I'm a little textural with my face, and this is just a little bit too rough for me. I don't like the way it feels on my face. It's not super scratchy. I would say it's probably similar in scratchiness to a gentle physical exfoliator, where it's not scratching the crap out of your face. It doesn't feel bad. It's just, you can feel it gently scratching the skin, and it's just not comfortable. So I will probably end up passing this on to someone that's more interested than I am in it, but I would rather have this than this. Well, maybe the scrunchies would have been better because then I can like tie my hair up to wash my face or something. Give them to my daughter. I don't know. but yeah, not super excited about this. And then the final FabFitFun choice is the Aesthetica Liquid Eyeliner, the London Town Get Well Nail Recovery, or the Phase Zero Makeup Making Moves Blusher. And I got the eyeliner and I am wearing it today. And just like the palette, I feel like this is gonna be good for some people, not good for others. Let's talk about the positives first. It doesn't seep into my fine lines, which is a yay! And also it has a very, very, very fine point, which is also a yay for me. And it's also very, very black, which I also very, very much enjoy. My big issue with this is that the applicator is plastic. There is no bend, there is no wiggle to it. It is just straight plastic. I was surprised at how easy it was to do the wing because it is such a fine point. It actually wasn't difficult to make a wing, but what was difficult was keeping the line very small because the liquid just kind of sits on the applicator instead of being absorbed into a brush. So it's just really difficult to keep it small. You have to really be careful with that. And then the other thing that I really like about brush tips is that they do bend to the shape of the eye, making it easier to apply. Of course, because it's plastic, it does not bend. I wouldn't say that it's a bad liquid liner. I do like it, but if I had to choose, I would probably choose other liquid liners that I own over this one, but it's definitely not bad. So now it is moment of truth time. Is this box worth $50 to me? And that's where I'm putting my mind. I'm pretending I spent $50 on this. Would I feel like I was, number one, would I feel like I was ripped off? And number two, do I feel like this is something I would purchase if it was on a shelf for $50, would I buy it? Now, I feel like the robe is a big player in this because I flippin' love this robe. I really love it. I needed a robe and it feels good. It's comfortable. It's got a hood and it's fabulous. So this is gonna be quite a bit of that $50 value for me. I also really like the mugs a lot. I think they're absolutely beautiful. They bring me joy. So that's gonna add in the value for me as well. Also the cutting boards, because I do cook often, I find these extremely useful. I've been using them every day since I got them, except for that one time we ordered food out. But other than that, I've used them every single day and I really love them a lot. Now that's kind of where my loves end. I like the Laura Geller palette, but to be honest, I will probably end up passing this on to someone who's going to use it more. I just know I'm not going to reach for this. If I had a smaller makeup collection, and again, I was just getting ready for work, one and done, then I would probably really like this, but this one just isn't for me, unfortunately. The eye balm I'm probably going to use, but I can't say I'm super excited about it. I do like that it has the caffeine in there for under eye puffiness, dark circles, things like that. But it is kind of a weird product with that sparkle in there. It's kind of a little odd. But I am going to keep it because I do also like it as kind of a little bit of a glow on my face when I'm not wearing foundation. Like I mentioned earlier, I don't really have a use for this. I will probably pass it on. Maybe after the pandemic is over, I might have had a use for it, but honestly, I don't have a problem bringing my purse. I really don't. And most of the time I'm going out, if I just need to take my license, I just ask my husband to carry it for me. And that's the truth. The dry facial brush just isn't for me. I'm gonna pass that along. And the liquid eyeliner, again, I do like it, but I have liquid eyeliners I like so much better than this one, so this one's gonna be a no for me as well. So really, I mean, after going through that, it's really the four things. It's the cutting boards, the eye balm or the cheek highlight, whatever you want to go for, the robe, and the mugs. That's what's making this. Is that worth $50 to me? And I would absolutely say yes. I am very, very happy with my winter FabFitFun box, because even the things that I really wasn't the biggest fan of, I know I can pass them on and someone else is going to enjoy them. They're not bad products, they just aren't products that fit me. At this point, my friend, it is your turn. In the collective brain of makeup awesomeness where we help each other not to buy crap and to buy things that are totally worth it, I would love to know your thoughts on FabFitFun, on my box, what I got. If you get FabFitFun, what you got in your box. Are you loving things? Are you enjoying the subscription? Do you wish some things were just a little bit different? I would love to know your thoughts. Thank you again to FabFitFun for sponsoring this video. I appreciate you so, so much. And if you are not already subscribed and you did enjoy this video, I would highly recommend subscribing before you head out for the rest of your day. But if you are not ready to go, I totally get that. I would want to watch another one of my videos too. YouTube should be recommending a couple of videos for you right over there to watch. But if it is your time to go, you got stuff to do, I totally get it. It is no problem at all. Thank you so much for hanging out as long as you did. Mad love to you, and I'll see you in a video very, very soon.